All right, so let's get started on how to actually build the quiz. We focused on making the user interface as simple as possible so that you know exactly what to do and it's no coding required. All you need to do is copy and paste a snippet of code onto your site in order to get it published. It can take as little as 5 minutes, so let's get started. Now, the first step, you're in your dashboard. You'll just want to click New Quiz. We've started a bunch of templates based on the various niches that are relevant to getting value out of a quiz. Let's just choose a clothing template as an example. Now, here's where you can design the look and feel to be specific to your brand. So that could include the font or the color of the questions or the answers or the buttons. We can just go with this for now. And you just add in a questions. A few little things here. You can choose any type of question that you want to include here. A lot of it is dependent on what type of questions you're asking or what is most interesting to you. So it could be a text or it could be a drop down or it could be a picture here. But you can just create the questions. I like to use a flow chart to kind of like write out what the most important data points that we want to gather are, and then order it into questions. And then from there, you can take it from the paper into Prehook itself. If you want to add any questions, just click that little plus button and then choose your question. You can also drag and drop if you wish to change the order of the questions there. A few things here. One is every quiz will need an ending. So it could be a product recommendation, which will show the product in the end, or it could be a thank you page where you just share text and a link. Also, something cool here is that you can redirect them to a page on your site, say a product description page, if you click auto open link. So you want to just create the questions. You can link the products once you're building your product recommendations. So if, for example, they are choosing the style that best describes them, you would choose any relevant products. The recommendations work as a voting system. So if, for example, they choose that their style is casual, then all of the inventory chosen, all of the SKUs chosen in this here would get 1 point. And at the very end, the product that has the most points would be recommended at the end. Now, another thing to personalize the quiz even more is using conditional logic. So that is simply here. Always go to here. You can choose always go to the next question, or you can choose logic. Like, for example, if they are shopping for this equation, if they are if they love black and white, then take them to a question where you might ask specifically about black and white. So this is a way to tailor the experience and make it more relevant, and therefore you get a higher engagement. Now, one of the most important things I think is the integration. So as you can see here, we integrate with Klaviyo, Omnisend, PostScript, and Attentive. That's where the data from the quiz is most valuable in terms of how you're going to create your segmentation or dynamically personalize your emails or SMS. So you can simply drop in your public API key. There's documentation and a link for where you can get that. Now you're ready to install it. You can always preview the quiz to make sure that it is exactly like you want. That's in terms of what the recommendation is, what the conditional logic, so the flow of the quiz is, so you can check that. But to install the quiz, there are 4 ways: a link or button, inline, which is an embedded on a page, or an automatic, which is a pop-up. Once you select the way in which you want to install the quiz, you simply copy the code, and then you'd paste it where on the page that you want the quiz to appear, and then just make sure you publish. And from there, you're done. That is how you would build a quiz. Of course, there's a lot more that goes into it in terms of the questions and the strategy, but that's where I'm happy to help. To answer any questions that you have, please feel free to reach out. Again, that's GEN at prehook.com. And thanks so much.